So today we're talking about Beaufort, South Carolina, and particularly we're going to look at the 10 most expensive sales that happened in the year 2024 in Beaufort, South Carolina. That includes Beaufort, that includes Ladies Island, and that includes Port Royal. So if that's something that interests you, stay tuned because we're getting after it right now. Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Lowcountry? Whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County, then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about everything happening here. My name is David Simcox, host of this channel and a local real estate agent. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you and you looking to make their move here, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 3 days, 3 months, or even 3 years, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or you can even book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle. Okay, so we're almost to the end of 2024. I'm filming this video in December, and we're gonna be looking back over the last 12 months and looking at the 10 most expensive sales on the Beaufort side of the bridge. So that includes downtown Beaufort, that includes Ladies Island, and that includes Port Royal. So if you love looking at luxury homes and you love looking at the creme de la creme, that's what we're gonna be doing today. You get to see the most expensive sales over on the Beaufort side of the bridge. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into number 10. All right, so we are starting off with number 10, and number 10 is in one of my all-time favorite neighborhoods called Habersham. And Habersham, I'm gonna pop over to their website real quick, but it is a Southern living in style inspired neighborhood. It doesn't get any more low country than this. They've got their own shops, they've got their own restaurants, they've got their own waterfront area. They've got their own boat ramp. They've got their own pool. It is absolutely amazing. And the walkability is incredible there. There is Spanish moss just draping off the specimen oak trees. And it's one of the most picturesque and beautiful neighborhoods that I've ever seen. This one is in Habersham, and this is 38 River Place. And this was a 3,035 square foot home on just under a 1/4 acre lot. And let's look at a few of the photos so you'll see just how beautiful this is. Almost every home in this neighborhood is going to have these absolutely incredible southern front porches. And the other thing I'll say about the Beaufort area, so I cover Beaufort, I cover Hilton Head, I cover Bluffton, and I cover Jasper County. But over on the Beaufort side, you're definitely getting more of the classic southern architecture, which is these beautiful front porches and southern lines. And this one looks like it looks out over the marsh, and absolutely beautiful in here. Again, I will look at that outside living space. That is just absolutely amazing. I'm not going to go through all these photos. If you want to see all of them, you can look this up on Zillow or Realtor.com, and you can probably see all of the photos. And they did get rid of the public remarks, so I can't tell you too terribly much about it, other than that it was a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath home built in 2020. And let's zoom down here and look at the market data. This one, the original asking price was 1.525 million. It sold for full asking price, and it was only on the market for 39 days. So good job on that one. All right, so number 9 is near downtown Beaufort, and this is 1108 North Street in Beaufort, and it is a 3,368 square foot home, and it is on a very small lot, so only 0.16 acres, but in downtown Beaufort, the lot sizes are a premium. So let's read what they have to say. 1108 North Street is a stunning residence nestled in the heart of downtown Beaufort. Located 2 blocks from the waterfront, this elegant home was crafted in 2012 and spans 3,368 square feet. The special property offers a rare blend of modern luxury and timeless charm, so on and so forth. Let's look at a few of the photos here. Oh, guys, look at that oak tree. That is just absolutely gorgeous. And you've got the southern front porch and looking across at, oh gosh, what is that? That might be the Historic Society across from there, but those open beams, the pine, heart of pine flooring, very, very nicely done inside. I love that gourmet kitchen with the gas cooktop, luxury appliances. Well done to whoever did this house. All right, if you want to see the rest of the photos, check it out on your own. Let me show you where it's located. This is downtown Beaufort right here. So this is Bay Street, where all the shops and restaurants and dining are located. And this is all considered downtown. So it's just about a block off the waterfront. So originally listed for $1,550,000. And it went over asking price. Wow, they must have had a couple of people interested in this one. So it took them 30 days to get it under contract, but it went for, looks like $25,000 over asking price. So really great job on that one. So number 8 is 130 Dolphin Point Drive. And this is out on a private island called Cat Island, which is also a private golf club. So if I pop over here to this website, you can see this is the Cat Island Club website. They have their own private golf course. They've got their own dining. They've got their own tennis and pool facilities. And as you can see, it is surrounded by water because it is its own private island. I'm going to pop back over to the listing and show you where this one's at. So it's out on the end of Dolphin Point Drive, and it does have its own private dock, as you can see. And if I zoom out just a little bit more, you can see this is right here near, right near Port Royal. And if you come across onto Ladies Island and you come out this road right here, which is Islands Causeway, you'll go through Cane Island and then you come onto Cat Island. Okay, let's look at the description. Experience upscale Lowcountry living at Cat Island in the meticulously renovated Deepwater home. Deepwater is referring to the dock, which I think is minimum 6 feet at low tide. Home in Dolphin Point with stunning views of the Intercoastal Waterway, which is kind of the water superhighway that runs from up north near New York all the way down to Florida. So if you're a boater, you'll know that. Open floor plan and a short Deepwater dock installed in 2016. This home seamlessly blends luxury with coastal charm, and then it talks about some of the upgrades. So the reason we like short docks is because docks are very, very expensive to build, and if they get damaged in a storm, they're very expensive to fix. So if you have a short dock, like this one is a very short dock, it's a bonus, okay? Look at the beautiful oak trees with the Spanish moss. You've got these Savannah brick columns here, and look at the views at this home. Absolutely gorgeous on the Intercoastal Waterway. And there's that dock. Looks like it's in pretty darn good shape, and big vaulted ceiling there, floor to ceiling windows looking out at the $1 million view. Looks like it has some sort of like tabby fireplace, which I really like, but that right there is the biggest selling point, is that view, in my opinion. So anyway, you can check out the rest of the photos on your own. This one is only 2,500 square feet, but it is on over 3/4 of an acre. So pretty big lot size. And let's just zoom down here and see how this one did on the market. So originally listed for $1.8 million, sold for $1,710,000, and it took 39 days. Great job, and that is an absolutely gorgeous home on a gorgeous lot. And number 7 is out on Ladies Island, and it's actually on Factory Creek. So let me show you where it's at. This is downtown Beaufort, or Old Town Beaufort. And as soon as you come across this bridge right here, which is Woods Memorial Bridge, which you've actually seen in the movie Forrest Gump, where he's running across the bridge, then you come out onto Ladies Island. And right down here, down Sam's Point Road, you've got these homes right here on Factory Creek. And this home, again, has its own private dock, as you can see. And we're going to pop back over to the listing now, and we're going to take a look at it. So 3,205 square feet on 0.64 acres. So just between half an acre and 3/4 of an acre. And it says one of the best addresses in Beaufort, Sterling, I guess they've named the house Sterling, is a beacon of contemporary living in the Lowcountry, unparalleled serenity, yet a mere 10-minute journey by boat or car to the heart of downtown Beaufort. The custom-built 5-bedroom sanctuary on Sunset Boulevard offers a spacious 3,200 square foot of open living space, so on and so forth. You can read the rest on your own. Let's look at some of the photos. That is gorgeous. And it looks like the property's actually up on a bluff. So that's important if you are buying a waterfront property or something with dockage. If you're on a bluff, that provides protection from flooding. But look at this gorgeous view, floor to ceiling windows all the way around. And I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And I love the, I guess the elevation in the back. It has a little bit of a contemporary feel, which, believe it or not, you don't see very often in the Beaufort and Ladies Island area. But I think it works really well, and I love the blue metal roof. And I personally love the contemporary lines. I mean, I lived in South Florida for almost 15 years around Miami and Fort Lauderdale and Boca. And so for me, I can appreciate something with a little bit of a modern twist. Great outdoor living space there. Beautiful open floor plan. So again, I love this house. Great primary bathroom there. Huge primary bedroom. The house looks like it's in great shape. But anyway, let's zoom down here. It says it's 5-bedroom, 3.5 baths, built in 1997, but it was remodeled in 2023. So it was originally listed for $1,875,000, and it sold for $1,775,000, and it was on the market for 84 days. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to number 6. And number 6 is right on Bay Street. So Bay Street is where it's all happening in Beaufort, South Carolina, and it's right here. So this area right here is Bay Street, and I've made videos specifically about Bay Street shopping and dining, and they've got this incredible waterfront park here where they have the Water Festival, which is like a week long of music and concerts and all kinds of cool things. And you've got the marina right down here. So this is right on Bay Street. And these are actually townhome units. This was 2,804 square feet, tiny little lot because it is a townhome. They're calling it the Bluff on Bay Street. So this says, welcome to the Bluff on Bay Street. Intimate new luxury waterfront townhomes in historic downtown Beaufort. Only 3 of these waterfront homes enjoy direct water views. The Bluff offers a rare opportunity to own new construction in the historic district of Beaufort. And let's look at a few of these photos. So that's the 3 units together. And there's a daytime view on the front. And what I really want you to see, okay, this is nice. This is beautiful. Luxury kitchen, gourmet. But I really want you to see the view. So it looks like they have views from all 3 floors. I love this. The grill's up here. It looks like they have it hooded. They have a vent. Up on the roof, you can have your barbecue overlooking the downtown Beaufort Marina and the waterfront and Bayfront Park. That is the $1 million view right there. And oh my God, look at that. Great job to the photographer. If you want to see the rest of the photos, again, check it out on Zillow or Realtor.com or wherever you like to look at real estate. But let's zoom down here. I'll show you how this one did. So originally listed at $1,950,000. and sold for $1.8 million. This one took a while, folks, 799 days. So this one sat on the market for a while, but they got the job done. To number 5, and now we are down in the historic district, also known as the Point. If any of you are fans of Pat Conroy books, he had a house down in this area, and a lot of his books are set in the scenery of this historic district right here. This one was built in 1810. This was a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath on just under half an acre. And it says, located in the sought-after Point neighborhood in downtown Beaufort, the John Fripp Chaplain House, circa 1810, is only a short walk to the restaurants, the downtown marina, and shopping. Rich in history, the house has been tastefully restored and offers beautiful heart pine floors with high ceilings and flooded with natural light, so on and so forth. I want to show you where this historic point is called. And this historic area is all along Bay Street, which I talked about, the shops and the dining and the marina down here and the Bayfront Park where they have the water festival. But this area over here is called the Point. All right. This is kind of like the most ultra exclusive historical area of all of Beaufort. Dates back, and Beaufort is one of the most historic cities in the United States. And this one here is right here. Let's look at a few of the photos. 5,298 square feet, beautiful porches on the upper and lower floor. And I mean, this thing is just oozing with Southern charm and personality. And I can only imagine the stories that happened in this house and the memories that have been made in this house since the 1800s. If these walls could talk, so they say. But I love the interior decorating as well. It's perfect for this home full of antiques. So again, if you want to see the rest of these photos, just jump on your favorite real estate website and type in 507 Washington Street, and you should be able to see them. Originally listed for $2,350,000, sold for $2,100,000 in 51 days. All right. So didn't take that long. Almost like a piece of artwork, in my opinion. When you're buying a house that's from the 1800s, it's like a collection piece. And so these things a lot of times sit in people's families for generations. All right, moving on to number 4. And number 4 is also in the historic district, down in the Point, same area as the last house. This is 315 Federal Street, and this is a little bit bigger lot. So this is 0.76 acres, so just over half an acre, 3,816 square feet. And this one was built in 1850. It's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. And let's see what they have to say. Welcome to Casina House, a classic gem nestled in the heart of Beaufort's historic Old Point neighborhood. This exquisite property, built in 1840, exudes Southern charm and elegance, offering a rare opportunity to own one of the largest lots in the area. The sprawling 0.76 acre property offers a spacious main house, a carriage house, and multiple beautifully maintained gardens. So let's just take a peek at some of these photos. I love the stairs going up. I love all the ivy covering the stairs. I love how they've maintained all the trees and it's just tucked back away in the privacy. And you can see the river right back in the distance there. And this one, they actually went with a little bit different color on the porch roof. Most of the homes in the area usually use a light blue paint, and they call it haint blue. That's H-A-I-N-T, and it's usually believed to keep the evil spirits away. It's an old thing from the Gullah Geechee community, but you can see these oak trees with the Spanish moss, and I just love the wallpaper. Wallpaper's coming back, ladies and gentlemen, but definitely didn't lose the historic feel and the historic appeal. They really maintained the historical integrity of this home. Let's just zoom down here to the bottom and let's see the performance on this one. So originally listed at 2.197, and it was on the market for 310 days and sold for $2,120,000. So they got just below asking price. They had to be a little patient. It took them 310 days, but it's one of those situations where they said, I know what I have, I want what I want, and when the right person comes along, I will sell it. And that's what happened. So good job for being patient and getting almost your full listing price. Kudos to the sellers on this one. And number 3 is out here on Ladies Island, okay? Back across that bridge that I talked to you about earlier, the Forrest Gump Bridge. This is 20 Lucy Creek Drive, and we're gonna look at the map here. It's actually down Sam's Point Road. So if I start in downtown Beaufort, which we've been talking about, the Old Point, you come across the bridge, which is that Forrest Gump Bridge, and you're on Ladies Island, and you come down Sam's Point Road, and you come way, way, way down here, all the way out here, almost as far as you can go. And this home also has its own private dock, which is absolutely awesome. Beaufort and Ladies Island and Port Royal are a very water-centric area. Lots of waterfront, lots of houses with boats and docks. That's why they have the water festival every year. That's what the community's all about. So this is a 5,243 square foot home on just under an acre. So we've got 0.86 acres here. And let's just see what they have to say about this 5-bedroom, 5-bath home. It was built in 2005, situated on 0.85 acres with established lush landscaping. There are serene sitting and reflecting spaces throughout this mini estate. Craftsmanship abounds from the sitting room to the breakfast area and gourmet kitchen, where culinary dreams come to you. After you ascend the elegant stairwell or take the elevator to the second floor, you find a luxurious primary suite, which is a retreat in itself and the heart of the home. This looks like the back of the home. Beautiful pool, beautiful tabby wall here, usually made out of oyster shell. It's got what looks like a metal roof, maybe even a copper roof. I can't tell. It could be a copper roof. So you pull up to the house and you've got the pool in the front courtyard, which I think is great because they pushed the house as far back on the lot as they could to get that access to the water. They've got the coffered ceilings, but definitely with a little bit of a Lowcountry twist on there. So not as formal, and I love this. It's got the curved staircase, open kitchen, gas cooktop, very elegant. That's nice. That's absolutely beautiful with the screen porch, and they've got a fireplace over here overlooking the river. So anyway, if you want to see the rest, check it out on your own. Let's zoom down here. And this baby here was originally listed for $2,680,000, and it was on the market for 149 days, and it sold for $2,550,000. So number 2 is in the town of Port Royal, which is kind of a subsection of the Beaufort market. And this is 14 Wrights Point Circle. And this is 4,328 square feet on 0.37 acres. So just over a third of an acre. Let me show you where it's at real quick. This is in the Port Royal area. So this is Highway 170 that comes across from Bluffton, and then you cross into this Port Royal area, and then all of this, Parris Island, is where the U.S. Marine Corps trains its Marines east of the Mississippi. And then this area in here is Port Royal, and this area here is Port Royal. It's a very historic area, and this is down this Wrights Point Lane, which is a gated community, but it's only $1,200 a year to live in this gated community. And as you can see, they have their own private dock here. Experience unparalleled luxury and modern living in this meticulously renovated deep water Lowcountry cottage. So deep water refers to the waterfront. Nestled within a gated community, this home offers enhanced privacy, security, and direct access to serene Battery Creek. Every detail of this residence has been carefully crafted to provide an exquisite living experience. This pristine Lowcountry cottage sits on deep water and is minutes from restaurants, shopping, shopping and the intercoastal waterway. Let's look at some of the photos. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, this is a short dock and it has its own boat lift. Beautiful elevation out front. Very much Lowcountry vibe. I love the garden here. I love the landscaping. I think they've done a great job on this one. Of course, it has the front porch. I would almost call this like modern farmhouse. I love the oversized sliders here to be able to open the whole house up to that waterfront view and bring the outside to the inside. And they have this heater up here so you can enjoy this all year round. This is definitely one of my favorite homes that we've looked at today. Open concept, all luxury kitchen with the beautiful, beautiful appliances here. And let's just zoom down here. 5-bedroom, 5 full baths, 2 half baths, built in 2004. This baby here was originally listed for $3,250,000. It sold within 5 days of going on the market, and it sold for $3,050,000. So great job to the listing agent on this one, and great job to the sellers getting that thing sold ASAP. All right, we are down to our number 1 most expensive home in Beaufort, South Carolina in the year 2024. Drum roll, 115 Verdier Road. And this is out at Verdier Bluff. And this is downtown, very close to the hospital. So if I zoom out here, this is old historic Beaufort, which we've talked about. And this is Beaufort Memorial Hospital. And this is right here off of Verdier Road, right off of Rebo Road, very close to the hospital. It is a 6,063 square foot home on just under 2 acres of land. Most expensive home sold in the past year. Nestled at 115 Verdier Road, this magnificent property presents an unparalleled living experience with its breathtaking views overlooking the Beaufort River and the Woods Memorial Bridge. That's that Forrest Gump bridge I told you about. As a waterfront haven, it boasts an expansive 1.9 acre lot that merges luxury with the serene beauty of its surroundings. This estate is not just a home, but a retreat that offers deep water access, a private dock, and a sparkling pool, all complemented by extensive landscaping that adds to its allure. The main house, along with a charming guest house, provides ample space and privacy for both residents and visitors. I love this home. I actually have to talk to my wife after I make this video because I think I went to a baby shower at this house a few years ago, like maybe 10 years ago when I first moved here. Because when I looked at these photos, I was like, I was in this house at a party and I couldn't quite remember where it was or when it was, but I'm almost certain it's at one of my friend's baby shower parties. So beautiful stone in the kitchen and lots of really cool spaces out here. And of course, it's on the water and you have the view of the water from almost every room. Look at those gorgeous oak trees draped in Spanish moss. There's the guest house and some garage pictures. So anyway, that is our number 1 house. And let's just see how this one did. 4-bedroom, 5 full baths, 2 half baths, originally built in 1963. And this one here was originally listed at $3,600,000 and went under contract in 4 days and sold for $3,442,500, which became the most expensive sale in Beaufort, South Carolina in the year 2024. So I hope you enjoyed that. All right, thank you for staying till the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video about the 10 most expensive sales in Beaufort, South Carolina. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest happening here, be sure and like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you'll know every time I drop a new video. And if I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle, be sure and give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or even book a Zoom call, all in the description below. It's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you today. I hope to meet you in person at some point, but if not, I hope to at least see you on the next video.